one of the things that we've talked about before is that we've lost the ability to go to the moon because the technology has been lost, the information, the telemetry data, all the tapes have been recorded over. And I was talking about this with a fucking normie this week, and she was like, "Oh, well, I bet we could still go." I was like, everything that I have seen about our culture is that it has been degenerating. The people, the minds, the intelligence. And I've not seen any proof that we do have that ability to get back to the moon. I think that technology, having been lost, we might not be able to recuperate it. And I try to tell people things like, we've got all these nukes and all of this old technology with the nuclear weapons, but that doesn't mean that we still know how to do it. Like I think we've pretty much completely lost the minds, the intelligence, everything that we would need to actually go to the moon. And if you told me that we lost all the same stuff with our nuclear arsenal, that we can't maintain them, that we can't use these intercontinental ballistic missiles, I'd fucking believe that too. Because, everything is trending towards entropy.
Yeah, and the thing to keep in mind when we come to discussing things like moon travel versus other forms of technology is that yes, I personally actually believe that we did go to the moon. Like I may meme about fake moon landing stuff, but I think it's true that we went to the moon. But it's also worth noting that so much of the space race and space exploration stuff is aspirational technology. It's technology that you invest money into because you're aspiring to some great and wonderful, act of exploration. You're doing it really because you can and because it's difficult.
We choose to go to the moon and to jerk
Yep.
off on a Hollywood starlet, not because these are the easy things, but because these are the hard things.
The hard thing is my penis. But we run into but the thing is that that's technology you do. That's something you do because you can and you want to see if you can do it. Things like ICBMs and nuclear weapons are things that the state finances and keeps a very tight control over because they help them secure their power. So I'm more than willing to believe that like everything that we think we know about nuclear science is 100% true, and the elite, and that there are sections of the elite that have done everything they can to make sure that line of scientific inquiry and research is 100% ready to roll and is getting better as time goes on because this is something that helps better secure their own power.
I would also,
Like that's the final backstop is that it's like, well, we have nukes, so what are you going to do? Depose us? Elites say minutes before being deposed.
well, and this is one of those things that like there's nothing that I can do to have any actual effect on this. So I don't feel like I have to be dogmatic about it. Like I could be convinced that the entire science, like the entire like nuclear technological science, whatever, from top to bottom, is a snow job just to keep everyone else in check. I could be convinced of that. It would take a lot, but I'm willing to listen.